The question of why I do the things that I do. Maybe it's because I like to work really long hours and not make a lot of money. Um, True, but it probably comes from just growing up in a family of educators. I saw my dad, come home from school every day and grab me and my brothers and sisters and take us to the pool and in a community that didn't have a lot of money, but people just loved to be together, and that was what for our family. It's for our team. It started out with 20 kids, and by the time I went to college, I had about 150. And I just love swimming. I love the sport. I love what it gave me. I love how I felt. Um, and I, to be honest, maybe I was good, but I could have been better. There were opportunities that I was afraid to take. There were times when I was an athlete where, I just knew I wasn't going to win. You get to a certain level and you could be a big fish in a small pond, and that pond starts to get bigger and you're still good. And, some of the things that I was taught growing up when I went to college was, hey, just get a 2.0. That's all you need to be, to swim. And, don't worry about these other things. And, when you graduate and you start to realize that, you left some things on the table, both as an athlete and as a student. And, you're asked to start coaching, which I was, and you start to, drive your own philosophy of how do I make other people better? How do I stop people from making the same mistakes that I did as an athlete and as a student? Um, and that's really what drove my career, to be honest with you. A 3.0 was the bare minimum in my programs. Kids students would tell me all the time, hey, coach, all you need is a 2.0. I got a 2.8. It's not good enough. More study hall. And I think that's, yes, it came from maybe me being told I didn't have to do that. But also because success in life really is the bottom line, for your student athletes. And you know what it takes. You've been there and you've seen what needs to happen. And the only time I ever got upset with my athletes was when I knew the goals that they told me, the work that they needed to do wasn't being put in. And it's a tough decision. Coaches make tough decisions every day. And that's something that really drives me to be better, because the more information I have, the more, things that I can bring from my history, from my past, from the years and years of seeing kids make mistakes, the phases that they go through in college, those things, they're what at the end of the day makes something successful. Maybe it's not because they did a best time, or they did their personal best, or those things are nice, but they're not why you do it or why I do it. It's the best story I can tell you is I had two kids who I coached 15 years ago, at Arizona State, get off a plane when I was in Hawaii and come over to the aquatic center, which is about 20 minutes from the airport, just to show me their 3-year-old daughter. So, that to me was one of the most incredible things that ever happened to me in my career. And I think that's, when you can touch athletes that way, to a point where later on in life, when they come to tough places or they have their own children and they want to share that with you, like, hey, I know maybe I wasn't, I didn't support everything that you did, coach, or I thought you made a lot of mistakes, but looking back on it, some of the things that you taught me through sport, I've used in my life, and now I'm successful. That's why I do it. So, all right. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day.